Right, so today we are back cringing at more Nice Guys. It's the kind of content that feels so good but hurts so bad, and I'm absolutely addicted, so let's just jump straight into it. Alright, first up, Nice Guy virtue claim. Don't laugh. The future for all the nice guys. Don't laugh, it's in the making. Maybe the future for all the nice guys and good men. One day, robot women are gonna be for them, since women are choosing the jerks and bad boys over the nice guys and good men. What say you? Modern problems require modern solutions. And it's an AI generated image of a guy with his robot wife who's pregnant with a human baby, walking past a real woman who's sat on the floor like a homeless person with a sign that says, "I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll suck, I'll shut up and I'll have your babies." So many implicit reasons in here of why these people are not nice people or good men. I mean, evidently they harbour a lot of anger and resentment towards women because they want them to suffer. But not only that, they want them to cook, clean, suck. So no reciprocation expected, just a hole. And outside of that, evidently the hole has to be closed because next says, "I'll shut up and I'll have your babies." So this nice guy and good man and 2,900 people that feel the same view women as servants, sex objects, and baby incubators. I wonder why the women aren't choosing you guys. It's such a funny self-own as well, because this guy is essentially saying, like, there is not one human woman out there that would want me. And so as a result, I have to get a bunch of metal and wires that are programmed to not say no to me, because any kind of conscious creature would realize how undesirable I am. You know what would be so funny as well? If the robots were smart enough to also not pick these guys. Like the artificial intelligence got to the point where these women robots were like, we kind of don't like you guys either. I wonder if at that point these incels turn around and go, you know what, maybe we are the problem, but probably not. Alright, next up, Nice Guy. You definitely get off on rejecting men. Hey, wanna hang out sometime next week? We could grab dinner or drinks, whatever you want. Hi, if I'm being honest, I don't see this going anywhere, but you're a nice guy and I'd like to be friends. Do you seriously think that I would want to be friends with you? No guy wants to be friends with a beautiful woman. You think you're so untouchable and out of everyone's league, but you're not. Get over yourself. All I did was ask nicely and you can't even give me a shot. I did everything right. I ended up spending over $300 that night and didn't even get anything in return. Bro, if you want to spend $300 and get guaranteed sex, there are services for that. There are people out there that deal with that exact transaction. Like, yes, you're pretty, but that doesn't give you the right to treat men like trash. You definitely get off on rejecting men. I mean, if she dunked on him and was insulting him, I'd kind of get it, but that was the nicest rejection ever. I'm guessing from context that they went on a date as well, so she gave him her time and then politely rejected him after being like, I don't think this is going anywhere. What the hell is he talking about? You treat men like trash. I mean, it just must come from delusion, right? Like this guy's sitting there going, there is absolutely no way that a woman would want to reject a nice guy like me. I'm everything a woman could possibly want, so the only reason she would ever say no is if that's her weird, freaky little kink. Like she meets someone, spends all that time getting ready for the date, and actually goes on the date just to hit them with, I don't really see this going anywhere, but you're a nice guy and I'd like to be friends. Like that absolute brutal, crushing zinger makes all of it worth it. Because that just makes way more sense than the near impossibility that someone might not be interested in this douchebag. Alright, next up. The words fresh and tight in this context make my skin crawl. Oh no, where's this going? Keep being a nice guy, chasing women, seeing them as the prize, and you'll forever chow tired coochie that has been panel beaten by bad boy after bad boy whilst you are busy chasing the prize like a worthless idiot instead of valuing yourself. What the hell does panel beaten mean? It's the repair of damaged vehicle panels by a skilled professional who uses specialized tools to remove dents and blah, blah, blah back to its original condition. So skillfully and deftly hammering something. That is such a weird way to describe sex. And those three words, I don't think I've ever seen those three words together. Nice guys have forever been and will always finish last. They never get to experience Gucci whilst it's still fresh and tight. What the fuck? That is an incredibly creepy sentence. They are the ones that get it when it has released 3 heads and has been stitched several times after birth when a large number of men no longer prefer it. But since you're a nice guy with a good heart, go on and be a real man and chase the prize. Those are the ramblings of a madman. A creepy, pervy, porn-addicted madman. I mean, looking back at the fresh and tight is bad, but all of it's bad. Released 3 heads. And chow tai. I actually can't believe I said that out loud. And this dude just posted this on Facebook for his family, friends, and co-workers to see. And it got 50. Okay, I'm guessing most of those are haha reactions. I haven't been on Facebook in a long time, but I think that's how it works. I think the majority of people laughed at it and some people liked it. 58 is still an insane amount. But I'm guessing most of them are laughing because they're like, if we don't laugh, we might have to call the police on this freak. So unbelievably odd. All right, next up. Oh God, we got more Facebook. I know Facebook is low effort, but holy shit. How 98% of my interactions with attractive women generally proceeded from high school through to the present day. I meet an attractive woman and she actually has similar interests and a seemingly decent personality. After a while, it almost seems as if we're progressing towards a relationship. One day she approaches me and says, "Hey, Colin, I'm absolutely in love and I know someone who's perfect for you." I'm ecstatic. You like me? Her. Oh, no. Oh God, no. Not me. Oh God, not ever me. Oh, that's a good one. You're hilarious. Crikey, even the woman that he's conjured up in his own mind can't even bear the thought of being with him. Also, this Colin bloke clearly struggles with social cues, as if he thinks that they're progressing towards a relationship whilst her mindset is this. So after she says that, me crestfallen. Oh, I see. Her. Yeah, good, lol. I like football players and doctors. Right now, I just love Marcus Greenwell. Isn't he dreamy? This guy's even invented a guy to cuck himself with. Or is this a real person? Marcus Greenwell. Right, I'm guessing that's not the man that all these women are preferring to him. Although nothing against this guy, they probably still would. But I don't think it's who he's talking about. So, me. No, I don't think he's dreamy at all. In fact, he's a massive arsehole with a low IQ. What do you see in him? Why do these nice guys always think that they have way higher IQs than everyone else? Just constantly enlightened by their own intelligence. Don't be jealous, Colin. He's a real man. He plays football. He's popular. He doesn't read books or watch Star Trek or listen to old music. He likes rap, drinking beer, playing Madden, and fucking hot girls. And he's like totally popular and cool. It's just so stupid. I mean, maybe there's a bit of like, oh, it's a bit nerdy to be into Star Trek. But as if these women are turning around and being like, oh, you read books and listen to old music. I'm not interested in you at all. As if women don't also like books and old music and even Star Trek. Oh my goodness, the cuck fantasy continues. You know who would be perfect for you? Bertha. Not Bertha. Me, I don't even know who that is. You know Bertha, silly. She's the bigger cross-eyed girl who goes to the remedial classes on that jazzy. What the hell is a jazzy? Dictionary doesn't even know what this guy's talking about. And again, by the way, this nice guy instantly judging someone for being bigger, cross-eyed, and going to remedial classes. Oh, and he keeps going. You know, she has the dead tooth and the unibrow. She's adorable. And you know what? She still sounds out of your league, pal. Me. You have to be kidding, right? With all due respect, I don't exactly think she's my type. What do you mean? You and Big Bertha are a perfect match. In all honesty, I have to say that I find it pretty insulting that you find me to be a perfect match with someone who's enrolled in remedial classes and who has to rely on a jazzy just to get around due to how obese she is. Okay, so jazzy is one of those electric scooter things, I'm guessing. I'm going to check what remedial class is exactly. A specially designed educational course to help students who are struggling with fundamental subjects like math, reading or writing. All just seeming very ableist so far. What exactly do you think of me? What the f*** did I just hear you say that? Fucking misogynist, douchebag. You don't like fat girls, huh? Only thin and pretty ones, right? Sexist asshole. F you. Well, Marcus Greenwell only dates thin and pretty women. Why don't you think he's a sexist a-hole? Because he's like hot, muscular and popular and wealthy. And you're a fucking nerd and a loser? Lol. What kind of question is this? You should be so lucky as to even be with Big Bertha, or even have hot popular girls like me even speak to you. I love how this woman's just cooking him in his own fake scenario, and she's right. She stops talking to me. My friends insist that I'll meet the right person soon enough. Now I'm 31. Colin, when he finds out girl he's into never actually said or told him anything of the sort. What do you mean you having similar interests doesn't mean you want to fuck me? Colin, when he realizes girls have preferences, but you're supposed to like me for who I am, not how I look. Girls are all only supposed to like our personalities and not be shallow. Colin, when he's introduced to someone he doesn't find attractive, creates a farcical caricature of a fat girl with mental disabilities who doesn't exist, when the reality is the girl is basically just not up to his physical expectations. Why do nice guys all seem to think think that every guy their target girl is dating is a football playing jock, and every girl who wants them is a horrid fat girl who doesn't bathe or some dumb shit. This is how you can tell like internet echo chambers have been so toxic for this kind of thing, because they all just say almost the exact same thing. They just assume that all the men that they see dating women are dumb, are jerks, don't treat the girls well, and have basically nothing more to bring to the table than their abs. And they also assume that the women are only interested in those guys because of their abs. Like, the thought doesn't even cross their mind that the two people that they see dating are in love, that they treat each other well, that they get along well, that they like each other's personalities. And they also insist that their looks shouldn't matter and that everyone should date them based on their personality, and then reject women who don't have the looks that they think they deserve, regardless of their personality. So they're turning around to people like Bertha and being like, you're not attractive enough for me, I shouldn't have to date you, whilst also turning around to the women and being like, just because I'm unattractive doesn't mean you shouldn't want to date me. Such a dumb double standard. It's just so perplexing how they don't see it. Bertha dodged a bullet, good for her. Dude had to make up a whole place so he could be a victim. It's so embarrassing as well that he created that entire story and he's just constantly getting dunked on, sounding like a loser, getting absolutely mogged by this Marcus Greenwell guy. All right, next up, nice guy. I mean, if anything, you should trust me because I'm trying to protect you. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay, and I don't know if I should say this, but I've been having those feelings too. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. Whatever. Please don't be mad. Oh God, what have I done? I'm very sorry, but I actually have a boyfriend. Okay, I'm not sure the laughing was entirely necessary, but fair. Oh well, hopefully we can still at least be friends. Let's just be friends. I never knew you had a boyfriend. I never knew that. This guy repeats himself a lot. Please forgive me. Not mad or anything. I'm flattered, honestly. It's alright, honestly, haha. But wait, you said you don't really have any friends at school, so how am I supposed to believe you have a boyfriend? Oh, instantly starts doubting her, and also insulting her? Like, he's turning around and being like, well, if you can't make any friends, how the hell have you made a boyfriend? Made a boyfriend? Got a boyfriend? I don't know. Anyway, and then it was earlier today that you said that you're glad that I came up to you, so I don't think I honestly don't believe you have a boyfriend. So something is not right here. This guy's doing live detection work, fair enough. He lives in the UK, it's an online relationship, haha. Well, why do you need an online relationship? I think you're playing tricks on me. I mean, even if she did make it up, which obviously she didn't, then what's this guy expecting her to turn around and be like, oh, you got me. I made up that I have a boyfriend so that I didn't have to date you. But now you caught me. I have to date you instead. Is that how he thinks it works? I just don't know what emotions to feel right now. Sad, worried, upset, or mad. I just don't know. I don't care that you've done me wrong because I've already moved on. I don't care what his name is, girl. It is what it is. I won't waste a dime or the bartender's time trying to catch a buzz over the thought of us, but I'll drink to a country song to another long work week gone, and I'll raise my glass to a long lost buddy I ain't seen. I might stay for one more round, or I might close this place down. But don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory, baby. You ain't worth the whiskey, it don't matter. Are those the lyrics to a song? Oh my God, they are. Cole Swindle, ain't worth the whiskey. Bro got in his feels and dropped some country music lyrics on her. Oh, and it keeps going. Cheers to a good country song, to another long work week gone, and I'll raise my last to a long lost buddy I ain't seen. I might stay for one more round, or I might close this place down, but don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. No, don't think for 1 second, out to drown your memory, girl. You ain't worth the whiskey. No, baby, you ain't worth the whiskey. What do I even say to this? Genuinely. Oh my God, are they still going with song lyrics? I downed half this bottle, but she's still up in my head. No matter how much I drink, I can't erase the thing she said. Every single word with spot on. What I do hard as it's gonna be. I can't quit on me like she did on me. I can't quit on me like she did on me. Because if I could, you know, damn well I would. I can't quit on me like you did on me. I can't cuss me out, just up and leave. Can't never see me again. I got to live with everything I did. I can't go to hell like she told me to. I'm stuck with me. No matter what I do, hard as it's gonna be, I can't quit on me like she did on me. Dog, I hope you can see these messages. Why? Wait, what? Why is the next thing just, well, trust me, I'm smart? Completely out of context, but again, another nice guy who thinks he's a genius. 17 missed calls, is that what those symbols mean? I mean, if anything, you should trust me because I'm trying to protect you. That's all I'm trying to do. What the hell is going on? Another snippet. You're leaving me for this dude in the UK, which I'm telling you, he's an adult. I still miss the person that I thought I knew. Now my life feels dark and alone. At this point, I'm crying. What do you mean I'm leaving you? We never even dated at all. How dare you leave him for your boyfriend? What the hell is going on? Surely this is another online thing. They've got to be friends online. Why is she still messaging this guy? Just block him. This is a troubled young man. Let him listen to his country songs and get in his feels. He's so dramatic. Oh dear. What a strange dude. All right, nice guy. I know, love. You only know attention and lack of self-respect. I just thought this was funny because it's 8 a.m. on a Thursday, bro. I was at work, LMAO, on Instagram as well. And they don't even follow each other. So this would have gone to her message request. Can I buy you dinner somewhere nice at 8:40? 10:41 a.m. just past the 2-hour mark. I bet he had a timer as well, and it was like, right, 2 hours is up, that's it, I'm writing it. Never mind, bitch. And she did reply, but she said, you look like you let your dog lick you on the mouth, bro. I'm so cool on that. Oh God, I mean, fair enough clapping back, but do you want to antagonize a freak on the internet, especially someone who clearly has anger management issues and is a bit of a stalker because he found you even though you don't follow each other? I do let him. What the? Because I know what love is. You only know attention and lack of self-worth. Bye now. She cooked him, was like, you're the type of guy who lets your dog lick you on the mouth. And he's like, yeah, I do. Which, I guess, not like the weirdest thing in the world. I don't personally do it. I'd find it a bit weird, but I guess some people like kiss their dog on the mouth. I'm fine to just be like a bit weird, but we'll skip over it. But saying, yeah, I do, because I know what love is. As if his love language is like licking the drool off his canine's gums. That is so strange. The bye now as if he absolutely dunked on her, just being like, yep, you were right in your freaky assessment of me. And it's because me and my dog are truly in love. Bye now, you little weirdo. Okay, I'm the weird one, am I? From dinner to bitch in 2 hours and 1 minute. I really thought he ate with that too. Embarrassing. They must live in different countries, right? Like, surely no guy is asking a woman out for dinner at 8:40 a.m. and expecting an instant response. On a work day as well, on a Thursday where obviously they're not going to be on their phone that much. Like, surely this is the evening where he is and he's drunk and sad and lonely. Because otherwise, who's putting in a shift like this at 8 a.m? I mean, I guess the early bird catches the worm, but if you're out looking for worms early on, make sure it's not attached to an incel or a self-proclaimed nice guy. All right, next up, nice guy. I'm not usually this guy. They always are. Older Hinge match, friend-zoned after trauma dumping about his ex. 3 weeks of drunken rants later, I snapped. This was his big comeback. I wasn't going to say anything. I'm not usually this guy. But since we're being honest, if you were close to attractive, this would have never happened. Your teeth are disgusting and you're fat. If that wasn't the case, I would have treated you very differently, but I'm not even close to attracted to you. So it was easy not to lie to you about shit. So when the inevitable happened, which it did, it means nothing to me. I mean, if he wasn't attracted to her, why did they match on Hinge? Why did she dump him? This is just insane cope. Although I feel like she's bordering on the line of cringe. Nowhere near as cringe as him. And she obviously didn't deserve any of that. But posting the cringe nice guy subreddit. And Alcoholics Anonymous, I didn't clock that actually. I thought this was drunken ramblings because some of this just didn't make sense, so I didn't read well. But 7:07 p.m. I was going to say who's drunk by 7:07 p.m. Alcoholics. I should have known. That does make sense. Hey, thought you should know you didn't dump me, I dumped you. Because you're ugly or something. Hopefully this is a teenager. He's 48 years old. Oh Christ. This man is the piss in the dating pool at this age. All right, next up, nice guy. I just feel bad. I wanted to meet with you, so I cancelled on 2 other girls. Of course you did, pal. Too bad. I hope you have a good night anyway. Thanks. I just feel bad. I wanted to meet with you, so I cancelled on 2 other girls. I hope you have a good evening as well. I'm curious about something. This, again, classic nice guy cliche. They think that dropping that they're super in demand and that all the women want them makes them somehow way more desirable to the person they're speaking to. And it's just so obviously bullshit as well. What are you curious about? I want you to be brutally honest with me, okay? Okay. I think you're a nice person, but easily influenced. Just insulting our intelligence to start off with. I'm not sure how much by your friends or who else. Do you think you'd 100% have sex with me if we met today? What? I'm not easily influenced. If I was, I'd be going to blank with how much you press the matter. Last question. Do you think I pressured you to come? The last of the last question. What could I have done better so you would do anything to come meet me today? Wow, first nice guy that actually wants to learn what's wrong with them and what they did wrong. I have a small bit of hope that I feel is inevitably going to be crushed away anyway. I do think you put pressure on the matter even after I started telling you that I wasn't feeling too great today. It's hard to say. Generally, perhaps if the conversation had been more geared towards interest in life, rather than so much talk about sex and focus on the physicality, asking me about my body and such. But either way, I wouldn't have been feeling good today. That's just the case of the day. Thanks, very insightful. Do you have any suggestions on what else I could have improved? It feels strange to offer constructive criticism in this manner. No one's ever asked me this before. Why are you interested in knowing, if I might ask? When I meet a girl, the way I see things is I'm always looking for ways to improve so I can be better next time, if that makes sense. I don't have expectations on sex or anything else. The only expectation I have is, did I learn something? Okay, well, you can have a gold sticker for that one, I guess. Well, that's nice. Well, there's a first time for everything. So, also, did I sound arrogant when I suggested to pay for the Uber? I've had girls telling me that because not a lot of guys suggested them, they said. Just fishing for a little compliment about how he's a monetary provider, and of course flexing the imaginary women again. I thought it was nice to offer, but it did feel more traditionally masculine than what I'm used to and what I prefer. I think it would have been different if you had a car and had offered to pick me up, for instance. That's more personal in a way, while still being a nice thing to do. I have a car, but I thought the timing would be short if I have to come pick you up. Anything else and I let you? Let me what? Let you go. Weird, freaky, emotional double meaning then. I don't know what else specifically I could mention. That's okay, thanks for the above already. Are you coming back in blank for your studies in the future? Not for my studies, but I'll definitely come back and visit my friends. Cool. It's unfortunate you don't feel well today. I could have given you 10 to 15 oral orgasm. Oh god. See you again with the sex stuff. I don't know you. I'd advise you to ease up a bit with that. Text that once you actually know someone well enough to say something like that to them. Multiple ones is not good for everyone for sure. Anyways, good luck with your future. As if she's going like, no, that's too many for me. That's too much. I'm not doubting your abilities at all. I think you'd give me all 10 to 15, but for some people like me, multiple is way too many. Oh, it's so mental. It is so mental. As if they think like there's any chance that that as a last Hail Mary is going to work. As if after saying like, oh, I don't really want to meet up with you. You're a bit forward with the sex stuff. Your vibe's a bit weird. This whole approach of constantly asking for constructive criticism is a bit weird. I've been put off. I'm not in the mood. Him going, oh, shame. I could have given you 10 to 15 orgasm. She's going to turn around and be like, oh, in that case, hold on just a minute there. All of a sudden, I'm feeling more better. Please, if you can, ditch any other women that you've got lined up for tonight and come over for a nice meal. Oh, God. I'm always struck by these guys being blissfully unaware of how off-putting they are. I cannot imagine being this high on my own supply. OP, you seem like such a nice person. I'm kind of glad he didn't learn from your feedback, though. He's probably just trying to learn what needs to be masked until he gets the next woman in a more vulnerable space. I was hoping that he meant it, wanting to learn and do better, but he told on himself in the end. Lol. Oh, they're right as well. There it is. There's that last bit of hope crushed. And on that tragic note, that is unfortunately all we have time for today. So if you enjoyed this installment of Cringing at Nice Guys, please feel free to subscribe down below and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.